asked Leo a while back what kind of car you drive, just so I know. And then a few weeks ago when I was jogging down East Boulevard, I saw this red Civic in the parking lot and I thought, maybe that's Jessica Tarver Civic. I should run inside and grab some cheesecake and bump into Jessica and Leo. And if they look like super in love, I could just go ahead and kill myself. So anyway, I knew what you looked like from Leo's pictures and you were nowhere to be found in the dining area, so I just decided to pee and get out of there. But lo and behold, I'm in the bathroom stall peeing and I hear this man's voice going like, Jess, Jess, and I'm like, Jess? Could it be? And it was! So I snuck into the next stall and watched the whole thing through a little crack. Man, when he pressed you against the door and hung you up by your shirt on that little coat hanger thing, I was like, man, I have to try that! The day it came out Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid were splitting up, I saw it on a hospital TV somewhere and I was weirdly devastated about it. And I remember thinking to myself, this has to be some sort of horrible omen, otherwise I wouldn't be feeling so bad about it. And then later that afternoon, my mom died. And ever since then, I've been like a crazy person. You want to know something that's always scared me? You know, I'm not saying my dad just flew into somebody else's arms right away. He didn't, but ever since my mom died, all of these middle-aged women just started coming out of the woodworks and throwing themselves at him. I saw it at church and my aunt and uncle's parties, and I got to know a couple of them because they started dating and they were all just so desperate. And none of them were attractive. They all had this shellacked hair, and I remember thinking to myself, honey, you have to know not to use that much hairspray. Have you seen a magazine in the last 20 years? What's happened to you? And none of them were far from our age now, Molly. One of them was like 33. And then I realized and figured it out. If it had been the other way around, if, God forbid, my dad had died and my mom had been the one to survive, there wouldn't be any men lining up to marry her. She'd be alone for the rest of her life, just getting fat and doing ridiculous shit to her hair.